Hey guys, I wanted to make one more video because there was a very interesting encounter today. So I had this sliding door open of my van today, and just about a meter and a half, I don't know how much is in feet or foot, I thought a dog was passing by because it was a rather large animal, and turns out it was a fox. I was like, I gave it like a glance, and I thought it was a dog. And then I looked away, and I was like, oh my god! And it had its tail horizontal, so it wasn't down the tail; it was horizontal, and the eyes were kind of like piercing. They were like very clear, very high clarity. And the interesting thing about high clarity eyes is that they usually signal a lot of chi, a lot of prana, and I could sense a strong like energy field, like yeah, it wasn't a weak field, it was a very strong field, and it felt like pure presence, natural, powerful presence. And that was very interesting, and he stopped right there so I could see him for a second, and my stupid natural instinct my stupid modern instinct was like, oh, I'm gonna get the camera to prove this. And I didn't realize like it was a spiritual moment, so I shouldn't have tried to get the camera. That was just for me and the fox. And the interesting thing is, 3 other people were here because it's Saturday. Usually I'm alone, and 3 other people were here who were fishing. And he stopped right here on the corner. He was watching them. He was watching me, but he wasn't moving much. So he was just like almost like elegantly passing by. So he wasn't quick. He was a mature fox. It wasn't like a young fox or something. He had about the height of a little bit larger than a border collie. And you know what's interesting is he is absolutely beautiful animal. I've seen 2 or 3 foxes the last 3 years, some in France, but they were like more like small. But all of them seemed magical. To be honest, the foxes seemed really magical, and all of them. But this one was like almost like it had more like a majestic kind of energy to it. It wasn't like a hop quick. It was more like majestic, elegant. And the interesting thing is that this happens exactly today when I decided to drop and get rid of my German channel. And I felt like it was like a nature's support. It was like showing there's a synchronicity. I could literally sense that there is some synchronicity, because the last time I've had a special encounter in nature in such a way, that was last year. That was last year in France. So it's been a long time because we're already halfway through this year. Like someone said, this year is going super fast. It's really interesting how fast it goes by. I'm purposefully not putting other lights on right now because otherwise I attract mosquitoes. And I had because the heat is coming up. I felt like the heat is becoming stronger, so more and more mosquitoes are coming. And I felt like it's interesting that at the same time the fox is becoming active. I'm not sure if, I mean, in my view it was spiritual. Could have been, of course, also. I'm seeing a spider. Just watching if the spider's inside or outside. And no, it's building its nest here. It decided to build its nest in my window, my open window. I think I'm gonna leave him there today. As long as it's not a black widow, it's fine. And actually it's good. He will get rid of some of these mosquitoes. I don't know if mosquitoes land a lot in spiders in the spider's net, but it's good to have it there. So So yeah, so this fox thing, that was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, I've had a deer pass by my, like a Bambi type deer pass by my van, but when that happened, that was half a meter, but that the van was closed, so the deer didn't see me for sure. And but here it was fully open, so the fox saw me. It was amazing. It was amazing. And absolutely no afraidness. It was amazing.